And right now, northbound lanes on the 805 in the South Bay are closed because of flooding after a water main break. Thanks for joining us at 6 a.m. on this 4th of July. I'm Chris Groh in for Eric Connor.
And I'm Dana Marie in for Netta Rampur. Now, this is by the Palm Avenue exit near Ocean View Hills. Here's a live look from our photographer, Jay. He's on scene right now. You can see where people are being diverted to Palm Avenue from the freeway. Now, this started when a water line broke along the side of the freeway just before 10 o'clock last night. Of course, we'll keep monitoring the situation, bring you the latest. I know a lot of people are on the road for the 4th of July, so if you're in this area, please do take note. Maybe take another freeway.
Yeah, always want to make sure that you got your plan before you head out. And there is a lot happening in San Diego County for the 4th of July. And we want to make sure that you are aware of everything that's going on. Coronado Celebration will begin with a parade at 10 a.m. A festival at Lake Murray will begin at 11 a.m. And Imperial Beach will host its drone light show at 9 p.m. Dozens of drones will light up the sky near the pier, and they'll be synchronized to music.
They're able to customize the show, so they're able to put in some images that are specific to Imperial Beach. They can synchronize some of the images to the music, so it's pretty cool. They can make shapes and designs that you can't make with fireworks, and so we're pretty excited about that.
And of course, we can't forget the world-famous Big Bay Boom. Fireworks will be launched from 4 barges in the San Diego Bay at 9 p.m. For a full list of events, you can go to cbs8.com.
And this morning, thousands of people are getting ready for the 4th of July run and ride in Scripps Ranch.
The event is back after a 2-year pandemic pause.
CBS 8's Ariana Cohen is there with a preview of the event. It looks like some people are showing up behind you.
Yes, people are showing up now. We're in the registration area getting ready for the big race, the July 4th Ride and Run. I'm here with Randy, one of the MCs, and get this, Steve Fiorina, our very own, is MCing with him as well.
Exactly. And Steve's been doing it a lot longer than I have, but we're sharing the MC duties this year.
Now, what can people expect? We're almost getting started here.
Well, right now we're at the registration section, so everybody's coming in to either register or get their bibs, and all the volunteers are prepping for a 7 o'clock race kickoff.
Now, it's both a ride and run, so people are running or riding their bikes.
Right. From this location, it's the 10K and fun run, and another location by Scripps Ranch High School, we're doing a 50K bike ride, 28K bike ride, and starting this year, the first year ever, we're doing a gravel ride this year from the similar location.
Now, this has gone on for more than 40 years, and it benefits the Scripps Ranch community.
Exactly. We fundraise. The money goes to local sports programs here in Scripps for youth sports and to high school scholarships.
And it was all started by the Scripps Ranch Old Pros, I learned about.
Started by the Old Pros and continuing to run by the Old Pros. We formed back in 1980 as a nonprofit organization, and we've been doing it every year.
Very good. Thanks so much, Randy. So 7 a.m. is when they start at the start line right over there. We'll be over there, and we can't wait to see it all started. We'll send it back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Ariana. And this morning, authorities are warning you to stay away from illegal fireworks. Right now, a Fallbrook man is facing felony charges, accused of having a massive stash of fireworks in his garage. Over the weekend, deputies arrested Nathaniel Garcia after they found 500 pounds of explosives on Eastview Street. Deputies say these fireworks are a major fire hazard, and if they had been accidentally set off, the damage could have been catastrophic.
I have my house here, my 4 children, my business is here, so it would have, who knows what could have happened if all that would have went off. It's real scary to even think about.
Now, Garcia has been charged with felony possession of over 100 pounds of fireworks and a misdemeanor charge for the sale of fireworks.
And if you're headed to the beach today, expect to run into some chaotic parking, traffic jams, and long wait times. It's pretty inevitable. Beaches have been busy all weekend long, so it's best to get there early and find a parking spot there and on the sand. If you're with your family, try to pack light or bring a small cart to help you carry your beach essentials. Authorities also have safety tips for beachgoers.
Always swim near a lifeguard. If you are going to be visiting any parts of the bay, in San Diego Bay and Mission Bay, always wear a life jacket if you're going to be on a vessel. So just to stay safe.
Now, dogs are allowed on some beaches after 6 p.m. and before 9 a.m., but they will need to be on a leash in most areas. Also, remember to stay hydrated, bring sunscreen, and maybe a hat to protect yourself from the heat. And as you can imagine, after all the fireworks and barbecues, there is a lot of trash left behind on our beaches. So tomorrow, the Surfrider Foundation will host the Morning After Mess beach cleanup at 7 locations along our coast. One of the biggest things left behind are actually cigarette butts.
That is plastic trash. A filter is little acetate plastic fiber. But after that, every single type of plastic definitely outweighs anything else, whether it's foodware, really, truly, it's mostly foodware. It's chip bags, it's candy wrappers, it's straws, it's cups, and we find it in large numbers.
Now, for more information on tomorrow's cleanup, click the help button on CBS8.com.
And it's been a busy holiday weekend for travel, and thousands have been greeted with delays and cancellations at the airport. In fact, the TSA says it screened nearly 2.5 million people at airports on Friday. That is more people than the same time period in 2019. The surge comes as airlines deal with staffing shortages from pilots to gate agents.
We're scheduling more flights than we have people to fly them.
Lines are a lot longer than they usually are. I think that it's good to leave early.
And at last check, there are a handful of delays out of San Diego International Airport today. And heads up, if you are heading to the San Diego International Airport this week, if your flight takes you through Terminal 1, be ready for delays. They are going to be tearing down the pedestrian sky bridge between Terminal and the now closed parking lot. This is something we've been warning you about all summer and spring. Starts tomorrow, all ground transportation will be temporarily rerouted from the curbside through the old lot, so you can expect significant backups through Friday. And this morning, gas prices not making it any easier at all to take cars instead of planes. They are down slightly, but the average price for a gallon of gas in San Diego County is still $6, so it's $6.21. That is down just 0.4 of a cent from yesterday. But remember, California's gas tax increased on Friday. That means we're paying around 3 cents more per gallon. That brings the total taxes that you get charged per gallon to 54 cents.
And today you could celebrate the 4th of July at the fair as it wraps up for the summer. There will be fireworks displays at 9 p.m. at the Del Mar Fairgrounds. As we mentioned, it is the last day for the San Diego County Fair. So this is your last chance to enjoy the fried food, rides, petting zoo, and more. Gates do open at 11 a.m. And Evan, I mean, if you're heading to the Del Mar Fair, what do we need to know? Because I feel like sunscreen, a hat, a lot of water is needed.
Yeah, hey, you could use it all. I mean, if you're along the coast as we start off the day, we've got clouds. So we are looking at temperatures really mild, mostly in the 60s, decent amount of cloud cover. But by the afternoon, sunshine is going to prevail. You can see how along the mountains and deserts, we've got sunshine across the board, whereas along the coast and inland, patchy clouds are going to pervade. So looks like by the afternoon, we're going to have a mix of sun and clouds. Closer to the actual evening hours as we near the sunset, those clouds should break apart, give us plenty of sunshine. And then around that firework display time, 7, 8, 9 p.m., we're going to see a mix of sun and clouds. A few patchy clouds shouldn't really necessarily be blocking the view of those fireworks. They will likely be a little bit higher up in the sky than where those fireworks will be. But by temperature standards, we're going to be mostly below normal. So you can see how along the coast will be in the low 70s, upper 70s as you head inland. And then it looks like as you head toward the mountaintops, we'll stay in about the mid-70s or so. Today's the coolest day of the week. We're going to warm up from here. Marine layer is active as we start off the day. So again, those clouds will break apart. But throughout the rest of the week, those temperatures are going to keep climbing. So it's not by any means cold today, but the coolest before temperatures start to make their way to the low 90s by this upcoming weekend. You can see how even Friday will be at about 91 degrees. Current temperatures walking out the door. Great time to get outside, get a walk or run in. Temperatures are really mild, mostly in the 60s out there, and it looks like that cloud cover is helping to block out the view of the sun for now. Once that sun does come through, we're going to see those temperatures climb steadily, and it's going to be tough to escape those sun rays, and so you're not only going to have warmer temperatures, but you're also going to have pretty high UV index by the afternoon. So now is a good time to get a workout in unless you don't mind the sunshine beaming down on you in those warm temperatures. When we compare where we are right now to 24 hours ago, we're either mostly the same or just slightly cooler. So Del Mar, San Diego, Chula Vista, all looking at a degree cooler. Fallbrook, Palomar Mountain, 2 degrees cooler. The big change, Borrego Springs, Ocotillo Wells, 12 degrees cooler than this time 24 hours ago. It's 6:10 right now. Let's switch gears, talk about traffic. We did want to get back to flooding that we were talking about earlier. So right now, those northbound lanes on the 805 in the South Bay are closed because of flooding after a water main break. This is by the Palm Avenue exit near Ocean View Hills. You can see what this looks like on our map here and from a live look. So this is that live look outside. Traffic is backed up. We mostly see red and orange on our maps, which displays speeds down to the single digits. And you can see how a couple of those lanes are looking to definitely be moving in the single digits. Kind of bumper to bumper traffic is what we're tracking as of this morning. So again, this is a water main break, happened late last night. Still working to get more information from CHP, but it looks like they are trying to now reopen some of those lanes. Right now, a lot of that traffic is being offset on that Palm Avenue exit, so they're being forced to get off there or prior to it. So right now, while the 805 is pretty fully congested around the South Bay, it is a good idea to switch over to the 5 if you are south of that Palm Avenue exit. So switch over to the 5, head north from there. If you're north of the Palm Avenue exit, you're pretty good to go. Shouldn't be running into much trouble from there, but just something to keep in mind as we start off this 4th of July. Definitely want to make sure that anyone trying to make their last minute travel plans for today are able to get where they need to go. Back to